so pink on here. Are we gonna spend our time complaining? No, we're not. We are going to make do, right? Because that's what we do here. We're gonna operate in gratitude. Um, so I am just going. Okay, I am like a little bit of a vibe person, like not so much. I don't like everything just to be crazy. Wouldn't it be funny if I just fell back? But it wouldn't be funny, right? I think this is actually a lounge chair. Hold on. Hold on. Nobody look at my fat. Don't look at any of my fat. Oh, that's why. Because the freaking. I don't know how to do this. Anyways. Somebody made the comment about me setting up my camera or like setting up to do my video and how I was gonna click off the video because of the intro. Da da da. Look, girl, do what you gotta do with your time. I understand that everybody's time is valuable. My hair is. Thank you for the compliment on it. It is my current mom style because my baby likes to use my hair as a ladder. Okay, let's get right into it. I am here to make memories, right? I don't know why else we're here on this planet other than to do God's will for us, right? Live it to the fullest. I think procreation is one of them, right? We want to keep it going for some strange reason. That's a whole nother conversation. That is a big thing, right? I had another topic. The whole thing is I titled this video like making memories. Well, I was gonna title it that, but I retitled it. But making memories is so important. I know it's so corny, but I am in my corny vibration. I deleted so much crap that I was following. Like I don't follow hip hop blogs and all that kind of stuff because the subculture gets really substandard very quickly. And I know it's not popular to live a calm life. You know, it's not popular to live a happy life. Appearing to be happy is one thing, but actually to live a happy life. And a happy life involves caring for yourself and other people. You know, the world makes it look like that it's all about just shopping and flexing, and that's just crazy. The older that you get, like you gotta absolutely be killing it. However, when I'm sitting here, this takes me back. This takes me all the way back to 2020. Oh my gosh, and how COVID had just broken out, and we came here to Vegas. Our flight was so cheap. Thank you, Victoria. That's what a lot of people say about me. Like, thank you for saying that, because that's a real goal. Just peace, right? I am visiting some family, my baby's other side of the family, right? And his great aunt, yeah, his great aunt made a comment about her family and just changing. And sometimes people don't recognize the change or allow you to change because they keep trying to approach you or talk to you as you were. And that's kind of crazy when you think about the time that goes by. Like 2020 was so crazy. I remember booking a flight here to Vegas and we paid $35 each for a round trip because we had just like a different kind of mindset about COVID. And I still do. And I know that from me, it was not a popular viewpoint for my audience at that time. And I'll say this, my views that I filmed right here have not changed. And I feel like as I look back, I was right. In my mind, everything that I said, I was absolutely right. Hey, Kristen Washington, I was absolutely right. I stand by everything that I said, but I never want to hurt people. Does that make sense? Like that's not my goal in life is to hurt people. I think that when you grow and when you do look unbothered or at peace with yourself, that when you do say things that other people don't agree with, if you're really coming from a point of peace, you can really hurt people quick. You hear me? Quick. Not even trying to do that because so many people are not at peace and they're not at rest. So when you have that comfort in life, it's like you do have to walk softer. You do have to walk more humble. Because I like that sound bite. I might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie. I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. And it is like that. It's just so much has changed since 2020 in the world and in my personal life and in the lives of people around me. And one thing for me on a positive, non controversial note is making the memories. I am traveling a lot right now because um, when the world shut down like that, we were having a great time. We were already like traveling, but I would say no to a lot of things because I feel like time was more on my side and I didn't value time as much. But post 2020, it made me value time. Victoria says they don't have to agree with everything, but I know they definitely have a certain respect for you. Victoria, you'd be surprised at people who don't have respect for themselves. That's number one. When people have no respect for themselves, they don't have to respect anybody or anything. And that goes back to my not following a lot of different things on social media, especially in like a lot of subcultures because it's just crazy. It's what is crazy to me is how people have thrown away the entire Bible or the entire traditional religion. Doesn't matter, Jewish, Islam, whatever. They just American people. They're just gonna throw it out, right? But then they want to add a course or a video instructional on every single thing. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Like certain things, if you know have worked for hundreds of years, you're just gonna throw that out because somebody hurt you, and then you're gonna walk on the foundation of nothing, of nothingness, with a chip on your shoulder because you're hurt. And a lot of people are living that way today. And I think it looks different when you make the choice to be at peace and to sharpen your own light. It doesn't matter what other people think about me, how other people view me. Doesn't matter who's lying, who's right, whatever. Because at the end of the day, I go in my house and close the door. And the fortunate thing about me is that I'm surrounded by people who love me. And I honestly wish that for everybody. I wish people are surrounded by people who love them in a very peaceful way and that they are able to find peace within. I just, it, and making memories off of that. Things change so quickly. Somebody could be in good health today and bad health tomorrow. And it's like you look back and like, oh man, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have did this. And I just don't want to operate in that. I wish I would have vein. And now I don't want to operate. I refuse to operate. So even like right now, I am so I'm tired. Of course, it's like my first year. Oh, my battery is always going low when I film these things. 20% battery. I don't even, girl. When am I gonna start charging my phone? I charge it at night and then I play with it in the morning. And then what I don't like with these social media things is that they now, for their own selfish gain, allow videos like on your, like I'm only on Instagram. I refuse to go join TikTok, but it'll allow videos to like loop through. So you'll think your phone is like down and off. And it's just like playing something random that you're not even with, just draining your battery. They're doing that just so that they can enhance their viewership and try to make more advertising dollars. But that's just the way of the world. So yeah, I am 1,000% just all about making memories. There's a golf course behind me. I don't know if you guys can see that because there's actually some people out there, and it's like I can hear them, but I can't see them. And I'm always like watching my back and things like that. So I have been like uh, a little bit. I feel overcommitting myself. I'm just glad you popped on. I know you're busy with the baby. Yes. And I have a little bit of a break right now that is not with baby. Thank you goodness. Um, and it's like so crazy that my baby is doing so many different things. And I love that for him. I love that he is. getting exposure because that is huge in his life and in his dad's life. That has made me the people that has made us the people that we are. It's so crazy because I didn't recognize how similar we were. I'm in Dallas, no family, no friends. So, girl, thanks for showing up. Oh, I know how that feels, Victoria. It gets better. Like, it's it. The no friends thing is a dicey thing in today's world. I know a lot of people, even some of the happiest, most naturally bubbly, cute, sweetheart people who are talking about the friends thing, and it's just like you gotta be kidding me. Like I know people that travel a lot and like they're not traveling by themselves, like they're always with a group of like 8, 10, 20 people meeting up at all these different places all over the world, and then they come back and randomly post that they have no friends. And it's like y'all were just like out and y'all went to like 6 weddings last year. What do you mean you have no friends? And it's like the way of the world. um and I know I am speaking on a lot of different talking points. I think for me, it is about making the memories, and it is about being intentional. Sometimes, even when you have no intentions, it's just keeping your heart pure. You know, I can stop a lot of bad things in my life, in my personal surroundings, when I start praying that everyone that shows up or comes through has a pure heart and is of pure intentions and is just there to be supportive and of service. Girl, I tell you what, if I put that prayer on things, you know how everybody's going crazy about Sierra's prayer. I don't even know what that prayer was. I know it's about a man. I heard that part, but I don't even know what she. When you pray certain things in your life as a decree, it becomes a personal decree and a personal declaration, and it will work if you pray it sincerely. Like if you are truly praying for peace. I do feel sad that a lot of people can't see beyond money or prosperity, and that's the realm that they're operating in, is the survival realm or the come up realm, boss babe, invest. I can't. I'm just not there right now. Because that's not the key, right? The key is to have a peaceful and a pure mind and to go towards, for me, the will of God with joy, and have there be joy and have there be peace at the end of whatever journey that I'm on. And we know life can change. I can be up today, down tomorrow. Been there, done that. Could do it again because that decree and that prayer works for everything. So I'm not shocked, as they say, are you shocked? Are you shocked? I am not shocked when things fall apart or people fall away because I know it in my Noah. Like when Noah built that ark and it wasn't raining, I know it in my Noah that they were not coming with peace or with a pure heart of service. And a pure heart of service is so important to me because I am truly a giver and a servant type person, and that's why I have to be careful. I have to be careful what I get entangled up in because I will try to work some things, honey. I will try to like figure this out, figure that out, try to maneuver this, try to maneuver that. And then what's so shocking to me is that that is not the way of the world. People are really out here trying to just get themselves and just keep it getting them. And which doesn't work for me. So even at this very moment, I am being of service. Even if it does not look like it, I am of service. And it's like 2020 did change me. Like as I'm sitting back here and just thinking about who I was, like completely night and day. And then of course, the family addition changed me as well, right? And it's shocking when you look back and you've had seasons of change. There will be times in your life, because I've been there before, where it seems like nothing was changing and nothing was ever going to change. Like, as they say, just grinding or whatever, just working, 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 doing everything, and nothing was changing. And then all of a sudden, I look up and I'm like, what in the tsunami? Girl, a whole tidal wave. I have people that call me and, say they're proud of me for this or proud of me for that. And I'm not there. Number one, I don't want to have a spirit of pride. My tagline, if I ever make a T-shirt, is going to be the humble, don't stumble. You're holding your family down. That's a huge service within itself. Yes, especially when you're willing to hold down more than just your child and your man. When you extend that out to other family members too, that's a whole nother that's a growing game right there. When you're saying, look, I am willing to sacrifice myself for family that is extended to me. Um, it's something else. I'm willing to sacrifice my time to be there for other people. I There's a lot of value in being there for people. There is. If you have a pure heart, don't go to be there for people just because you know they can do X, Y, and Z. That's not what I'm talking about. And I'll say this: I come from a very unsupportive place for me. For me, I did not feel that I got proper support or a lot of support. So as an adult, I have gone out of my way without even knowing I was going out of my way to help in a supportive way, asking nothing back to different people in my own way. Like, if that makes sense to you, right? It's all about how they say be the change that you want to see in the world, because everything doesn't support everybody. Everything doesn't nurture everybody, but I think that being like of a pure heart and trying to make the good memories while having the heart of a servant is you're gonna have a good life, no matter what that looks like. And that's something I was recognizing today. Is a good life looks different to everyone. As long as you can lay back and say, you know what, today was a good day. So what if all I did was clean, or all I did was put on my makeup, or all I did was cook a good meal? I was like, I talk about a lot about living in my bubble, and other people could come down and tear me down and say, oh, that's not reality, that's not the real world, that's not this, that's not that. But we're all in our bubble, and you get to decide what's in your bubble. And my grandfather says, if you have family in your bubble and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, your bubble is good. And that's wisdom, right? That is a way of looking at the world in a more grateful, gratitude field journey. I think prior to 2020, everything felt like it was like on a fast track or on a known track. Things still do feel really, really fast, but now I have learned to opt out of a lot of things. Just just because everybody else is doing it, or just because it is the popular things to do, or the popular way to think, I don't care. I'm just not. I'm and I'm okay with that. Other people may want to come and attack that, whether that be a political issue, a social issue, or even an entertainment issue. Because I stand firm. I am telling you, streamlining your entertainment. There's no bugs out here. You know what's so crazy? It's a little discernment. It's so crazy. There are bugs all over the world, but depending on where you are in the world, the bugs look different. When we were in Paris, the bugs were like these little gnats. They didn't look like I just thought they were regular gnats you just swipe away. But those gnats were actually biting us, and they don't have a lot of air conditioning in Paris. Like, they leave the windows open or eating outside. So at first I would see these gnats and like not think anything of it until I started seeing these little bug bites. So now when I look around, I'm like, okay, do these bugs bite? But yeah, this week is a whirlwind of a week because today we're in Vegas, and then on Friday I'll be in Costa Rica, and I'm gonna try because we're not gonna stay in Costa Rica that long. This for like a few days, but I love Costa Rica. I actually do not consider a trip a vacation unless there's a beach. I don't know. I don't consider going to a city, even though Paris was nice. And I did relax there. It doesn't like I don't know. It's not like a vacation to me. Like I'm like, where is the beach? Even though I was sitting here and the mountains are there, it's like, but where is the beach? Beaches are my vibe, and that's so crazy because some people in Texas don't even like sand, and I'm like, what you I can't relate to you, but okay. It's like some people don't like seafood or don't understand seafood. It's like, but then I recognize my bubble that I am coming out of is very interesting when you recognize that about yourself. Is that we are not jumping out of the same box. Like, we're just not. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that as long as you are kind and respectful to other people. I think how you feel every day, it compiles. There's another word that I'm thinking about when, like an investment term. When you start investing early, it pays off higher rates in the end. Taking care of your health, physically and mentally, in holistic ways, like things that you can do to take care of you, take you a lot further um, than just sitting there and being critical or entitled or even looking for the handout from somebody else. I think that's the worst thing to do is to sit up there and wait on a handout. You will get blessings from people. You will get things from people, but if you waiting on it, you've wasted so much creativity of your own. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do next? That's. But I don't know if I want to stick a pin in that because it's like, girl, maybe giving birth was a, and I don't even see my life like that until I talk to other people. I remember when you said you had to get back to meditating. I know, right? Oh, me and meditating is always just so hard because I don't know. Number one, I fall asleep. That's number one. Number two, it's like the whole idea of meditating and sitting in peace, or you don't even have to be in peace. You can just do whatever, but not have the noise in the background, right? That's important. I was gonna like come on here and make like a little video. I have like all these ideas of like sit down topics that I want to like make, and one of them was gonna be like tongue in cheek, and that's probably why I can't do it because it's gonna be like summing up like all these different courses that people pay for trying to get the keys to life. And one of the first things you can do is clear your own headspace. If you can't think for yourself, what are you gonna do differently than anybody else? Like, how are you gonna affect change in your life if you can't think for yourself or have a quiet moment for yourself? 10% battery left. I'm gonna have to go in this house and find a phone charger. But I did get to share the view with you guys. I was not eating or drinking anything today. One thing that I do want to do for myself is I do want to commit after this week to working out 2 weekdays and 2 weekend days. And I do want to have some dedicated moments of quiet time. I've been trying to read the same book now for like 6 months, like just like a fiction book, and it just has not been going down well. And I'm mad because I left my book in the hotel. Hello, hello, loving Alanda. You look great. I'm glad I caught this live stream. I know, and I'm about to go because I only have like 10% more battery, and I got to go in here and charge my phone. I feel like am. I want to get back to myself. You know, giving birth is freaking. I oh girl, like that is one video I do want to make in an intelligent way. I know I've said it before, but just that whole process of intelligent thought of who you become afterwards as an intelligent, as a previously self-sufficient, independent-minded, working person to how that birth is going to do you. I was following this girl, and her, I'm not gonna say, she has a simple channel. It's not that entertaining, and she was a lawyer, a new lawyer. She only been like a lawyer for like 2 years or something, maybe. And it's really hard to pass the bar. Like seriously, people have to take that multiple times. It takes over their life. And she had a miscarriage, and then she had a successful pregnancy. And the whole time she was working, 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 and she was like ramped up her filming when she was on her maternity leave. And then it was like she came on to announce that she was taking time off of work. And I was just like, at that time, because it was overlapping my pregnancy, I was just like, wow. I couldn't process it. I couldn't understand why would a person who dedicated years of their life to becoming a lawyer would give that up to be a stay-at-home mom. But now I totally get it. She said that she'll probably go back into law, like she can always go back into it. But like I totally get it. It changes you, and that's where I am. The word reinvent just came up. I don't feel like it's up to me to reinvent. I want God to do it because that's like the most authentic way for it to be done, right? Is if the Lord steps in and, as they say, the potter's touch. Use, I am the, be the potter upon me, mold this clay because my brain is like whacked. Whatever I thought I knew before, outside of my traditional beliefs, honey, because those traditional values are everlasting. But I was even upset because I let my man talk me into what fit in my suitcase. I used to pride myself on like just traveling with a backpack, and now I have like that hip high luggage or whatever. And we took two of those to Paris with a roll on bag, and then everybody had a backpack. And I just did. We didn't want to do that this time, neither one of us. But it's like, and then I don't have that many clothes that I like because I used to work in an office prior to 2020, and then after 2020, I never went back into an office. So just that coming, and I never purged my closet from all my office clothes. And it's so crazy because I didn't even recognize how I did not even have a real casual style. My style was business professional or business casual, and I freaking love business, like real business casual, not khaki pants. I'm talking about Banana Republic and Taylor. I just love that at that time, because now everything has changed, and it's just when I see it, like the advertisements for it, or they send me things in the mail, it sends me back like a time capsule, and I have to respect that's who I used to be, and I didn't try to reinvent myself at all. Just so many changes just kept coming upon me, and I woke up and I was like, whoa, who am I now? Like, and I don't question who I am now, like in that way, like that I'm totally clueless or that I'm totally lost. But I do question it in like, what is the purest and truest version of myself? And that's what I want to make memories with. That's what I want to lead with. That is the guide for me as my own solo dolo individual. My nails are still not done. I feel like that if I want to get them done before Friday, I probably need to get them done while I'm here in Vegas. I'm going to make time. Thank you. And thank you for saying that because Victoria said that motherhood looks good on me. I had a very negative view of motherhood um, prior to becoming a mother. I just thought that it was just a world of bleeding sacrifice. Now you do sacrifice a lot, honey. You do. Like I can't have the long hair weave right now because my baby thinks that my hair is a ladder. You hear me, like Rapunzel? Let me get up it, you know. So, but that's okay. I'm okay with letting that go. And it's just like how they say, like the snake shedding its skin. It's okay to shed things that don't serve you. It doesn't make you what they like to say, it doesn't make you a sellout. It doesn't make you forget where you came from. It doesn't make you trying to be something that you're not. That's not it. Nope, that is not it. It is absolutely okay to take every pound and every ounce of you and roll tide with it, like really roll with the punches and see how you come out on the other side. And if you come out the exact same after this life has life to you, as they say, I don't know what you've been doing. I don't. I can't, like, right now, I am so ready to relocate, and I have a strong desire to live by the beach really badly. And now there is an opportunity that is kind of like lining up, and I'm like, but wait, is this the real deal? Like, I don't just want to go towards it just because I want to live at the beach so badly, because I don't want to, like, walk into, like, a devastating financial loss just because there's something that I want. I want to make sure that it really lines up for the right reasons. The old me would have never had that train of thought. The old me would have been like, oh, there's my window, there's my sign. Da, da, da. Nope, not, nope. It's no, no. I would really like to have, I cannot believe y'all cannot see these people riding by and walking by. That is so crazy. I would really, I know nobody can predict the future. I would love to have 3 good, strong financial decades. I have 6% battery left. But I didn't know I was going to come on here and ramble for 30 minutes. This was a true ramble. A true ramble. But I'm very serious about making memories, being supportive to other people, and a true servant and a person of service, not looking for anything back. You have to do that, like, that's even in the Bible, right? Don't give begrudgingly. You have to do it in a way that makes you happy. Um, and you will get so much more out of this life than a lot of what people are trying to direct you as the keys to life. That's just what I found. If you found something different, if you're gonna say, "Oh no, you're completely wrong. I did this and that, and now I'm so miserable," because that's what people do, right? They're like, "Oh, now I'm so miserable because I did this and that." I'll never forget when I took a solo trip, my 6 weeks checkup. I didn't even feel like posting on here. Yeah, I did, but the background was like so great because a lot of times I try to put the scenery in the back for my videos, but this was this was during that trip, my 6 weeks post baby. I took a solo trip, which is so crazy because I've been solo traveling before solo traveling was popular, and I met this other lady that was solo traveling, and she's head French manager. I don't know if I told you guys this part, but she's a little bit dingy in my book, like, but she said something that we all have a chip. We all have a chip that we walk with, whether it's on our shoulder or in our pocket or just being a chip off the old block. And, take that how you want, but I took it as like some kind of hurt or pain connected to our past or something from our past that is heavy upon us. And the best thing that I can do is to let that go and to make new memories. Yeah. I think I kind of summed that up. It's like, and I noticed like that anything that I like to follow is about the now, like what's happening now and what's happening next. Currently, I can't be on the next, girl, because as you can see, today is enough for me. I am gonna try to slow down for the rest of the year. I may say no traveling in December. My birthday's in December, and we normally do take a trip every December for my birthday. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I am so excited about Costa Rica this Friday. Hopefully the weather is good. The only thing I'm not excited about is putting on a bathing suit. This is my little video diary part. I do like sometimes my weight goes really really good. After my C-section, I was good, and then I had that second surgery for my fibroids. That messed me up. That made me bloat. My C-section didn't make me bloat, but the fibroid surgery did. And I'm just ticked about that. Like, I have to be so careful about what I eat. And it's given me a little bit of a complex. And it also put me out of the gym because both of those had 8-week recovery. So I've been out of the gym for 4 total months since April. How many months is it? 6 months since April. And then for 4 months, I couldn't work out. So basically, I'm like 2 months post, surgeries and being able to work out. Still doesn't make you feel good though when you want to like go on vacation and feel good in your bathing suit and you're like womp womping on yourself. And you would think that I would be beyond that. Like, girl, and you know what? I really do have to fix my mind like that now. Is to get far away from vanity. Far away from vanity. So far from it because being vain or feel like you have to impress people will steal so much of your joy. I know I say that. I know I said that previously on this page. There's just certain nuggets in life that if I had to tell a younger person that had to develop on their own, like nuggets of truth, and that would be definitely one of them. It's like don't let vanity stop you from living your best life. Like just don't do it. Just girl, just keep going as you are. 35 minutes of me just rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching now and later. And then I will probably follow up on Friday. Hopefully, I don't look any more tired on Friday than I do today. I would like to do something more with myself, but we're just gonna rock with it. We're just gonna rock with it, enjoy the scenery, and I am gonna go check in on me familia and see how and what they are doing. And I really do hope that no matter where you are at in your life, that you have some kind of peace and some type of love, and that you nurture that no matter how small it is. Because those things, peace and love, will do nothing but enrich your life and put you where you need to be in the long run. So, thank you guys so much for watching me ramble, and see you later on during the week. Bye.